Underappreciated wrestling fans, it's time to brawl. Locked in, loaded, we break through the walls. The voices that echo when the champion falls. From the passion in our veins to the fire in our eyes. We're united as one, no more living in disguise. No more living in disguise. Got the phone name walk invisible. Can't see him cocaine. Gotta show your mask, can be real slow. Ring walk, crowd roll, lights dim, stage glow. Hold the chairs crack, bodies hit the mat. Underappreciated fans know where it's at. Wrestle tales told, every champ, every stat. Blood, sweat, and steel cage, that's a fact.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, aliens and monsters of all ages and time. I gotta show my camera even though I have no shirt, but I don't care because I'm a sexy ass man. Welcome to the podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. I'm joined today by my sexy right hand man, Mr. Joe Biancio, the analyst, and my sexy left hand man, Drunk Walk with D Walk. I'm just kidding, Mr. Furryhead. Hello, Mr. Sir. How you doing, both of you guys?
What's happening? What's happening?
Doing all right,
Joe. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into NXT Deadline 2024 review, we have a special guest, someone from the past that we love so well because his tea is scalding. Mr. B-Mac, Brandon McMullen. How you doing, sir?
What's going on?
Having fun.
How
How
you
you
doing,
doing?
sir?
It's been a long time.
Too long.
Yes, it is. So, before we continue, did you watch NXT? Well, before we even continue, please plug your socials. Let's get that first right off the bat in the first 5 minutes. Let's go.
Yes, y'all can follow me at Milano_mob on Twitter. It's 4 B's at the end, and that's my social handles for Instagram as well.
All right. Put that out there. Now, did you see NXT Deadline, sir?
I saw some of it, yeah.
Okay. And let's, before I even tell you about thoughts, let's just get in by beat and see what your thoughts on it as a whole. Here on PWF, we always give unbiased, uncensored reviews. We do have buttons if we say just little risque words.
Joe, you hear that?
Joe, hold up now. I was about to say Joe, but then you had to open your damn mouth, as well as Dennis opening his damn mouth. So you'll get some audio cues sometimes. I want to put that out there. Now, first match, I want to put this out there. First is the Iron Survivor match for the men, including Javon Evans, Wes Lee, Ethan Page, Nathan Frazier, and other. That we didn't know what the other was until later on in life. Now,
I did.
Yes, not yet. Now we don't spoil it until the end. Javon Evans and Wes Lee started it off. Before we even get to what we need to say, Wes Lee gave him the most nastiest inside-out suplex that Javon Evans landed on his head.
Mm-hmm.
Literally on his head. And I think he was pretty much concussed for like maybe 10 minutes because he wasn't really there, I say, because I watched it intently. After a while, Ethan Page came in, did his thing. He rolled up, the third person was Nathan Frazier. He came in with the speed, tried to come in. No one had pinned just yet. After that, Ethan Page came in, and immediately when he came in, he rolled up. Nathan Frazier rolled up Ethan Page. Then Ethan Page rolled up Nathan Frazier. Also, everyone had about 1 point apiece. Almost at the end. We called this last week, and I checked around. No other place was saying this. No one was saying this. Mr. Joe BNCO and myself kind of both agreed that, well, mostly
Breaking
Joe
news.
BNCO. Yes,
Yeah.
breaking news. Well, damn it, you know what? I got to put it. Thank you for bringing that up. Breaking news.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? PUWF exclusive.
All right. Femi was a 5th contestant in the Iron Survivor match, and I will say this before we get to the ending. They booked Femi like Jason Voorhees, and it was a good thing.
Yeah.
You think of Michael Myers, you think of Jason Voorhees, and he's pissed off because they locked him in a cage for a long ass time. Shout out to Nikita Lyons. Basically, he by himself did a beautiful special to Ethan Page. He won, and at certain point, someone pinned. Ethan Page pinned Femi. Then he got him in the box. Then someone pinned Ethan Page. And Ethan Page did not want to get in the box with Femi, and Femi just knocked him out, just destroyed him. Like if you just put a guy with a goalie costume in with Jason Voorhees, you're still gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
So after that happens, Javon Evans got into the box mostly at the end, which I think this is kind of cheating, but since it's a kind of an Iron Survivor match, it makes sense. Femi did a double choke slam to Wesley and Javon Evans, who tried to do the comeback, and did a double pin. Javon Evans did his special to Femi to try to get to the last 5 seconds, but he was too late. Femi is your Iron Survivor winner with 3 points. Everyone else got 2 and 1. Now, since Mr. B-Mac is here, what are your thoughts on the match and your ratings, sir? And highlights.
I actually thought this match was pretty solid. As far as Femi, I think they got a star in him. If they book him correctly moving forward, he can be like a big star in this industry for the next 5 to 10 to 15 years if he chooses to do so. But the fact that he came out at the end, I think that was the right decision because fans were asking about him and he was missed. And what he does going forward is going to be very important to his trajectory. So hopefully they can build off this and not stall it in 2 to 3 weeks down the line.
True. You're that, Mr. Joe BNCO. Your thoughts? And wait, Mr. B-Mac, the rating from A to F. We always ask people that.
I can give this match a good B-.
I respect that. Joe BNCO. And we have a guest here. So please keep the Javon Evans joke to at least 3 or 4, no more than 6.
Listen, if I make jokes about Stick Boy, I mean that's just how it is. You know, when Wesley gave him that double stomp on the back, I thought he was going to break the piece of paper in half.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number 1, how dare you?
I thought the paper was going to snap. I mean, when you got a guy that thin that you can almost see through him, it's pretty impressive.
It was just crazy about me. Like he using power moves, like he like he Rick Holland, bro. Like you a high flyer. What are you doing power moves for?
Motherfucker thought he was like Femi in the matches and shit. And then you got Wesley looking like Gary Coleman Jr. and shit.
Emmanuel Lewis
80s haircut.
Hey, Emmanuel Lewis versus Gary Coleman.
That would be that's almost what Wesley and what's his name are, but except Wesley's 6'2", but he weighs as much as a guy's 5'3".
Man, I think everybody weigh more than him.
But
Darby Allin does by 5 pounds.
I mean, this is I come on.
Yeah,
man.
I have a lot of questions. Number 1, how dare you?
Hey Joe, was that for
anybody that thought? Look,
and that was for you,
for
Joe.
By the way, Joe, hold up. Joe did 7 jokes in less than 30 seconds. Asshole.
Anyone, listen to me. For anyone that thought that Skeletor was going to win this match, is a damn joke.
Cabrón, I say Corocho 8 now. Oh my God, I don't even remember the. Okay, anyway, rating of the match.
Anyway,
and thoughts.
Aside, getting choked up. Sorry. Aside from the match itself was fine. the Obafemi was booked properly, and I just feel like Javon had quite a few botches in the match.
Yes, I'll admit that. Yes.
Nathan Frazier had one botch, but no, wait, that was in the tag. That was in the tag match.
Yeah,
yes.
That was in the tag match.
And he busted his nose. Remember that? Nathan Frazier busted his nose super bad.
That's because Obafemi caught him in the midair with a fucking uppercut.
Oh yeah, outside the ring. He hit him with that. He hit him with that Ryu uppercut.
Yeah, he hit him with that shit. That was like Saget.
That was one of the pins that he got against Javon Evans. That Javon Evans tried to do a jumping thing on the corner, and he did basically a running European uppercut to Javon. And in my mind, once Obafemi came in, I'm like, you know why they kept him quiet? Because if you would have told them a week before Obafemi was in the match, people would have gone to Vegas and put their houses on Obafemi and won. And won.
True.
4 maybes and a guaranteed. That's what I meant by this match. 4 maybes. And then he had Obafemi. But rating of the match, sir.
I'm gonna give it a B-.
D-Walk. Thoughts and ratings. I got that daddy chill button ready.
I wasn't about to say nothing.
Daddy chill buttons for the
on this match.
Daddy chill.
Hold up.
What the hell is even that?
That was against you.
About this match.
Okay.
But I like the match. I like the excitement about Obafemi coming out. I like how they had him come out last. What I didn't like was, like I said, Javon Evans is not a powerhouse. You don't see Rey Mysterio doing power moves. It don't fit him. To me, it don't fit him doing power moves. But
he was trying new things.
Yeah, but still though, he only like 98 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
I thought his knees weren't gonna handle it. I thought his knees couldn't handle it.
He needs to, if he wants to try new things, he needs to try like experimenting with weight gainer and eating a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
All right.
He need to eat more than half a cheeseburger.
This is what I deal with B-Back every single week. And this isn't even NXT.
It kind of reminds me of our old podcast. I remember.
Yeah.
The shade all through the ring.
Yeah. We're not even at the good parts yet. All right, let's go.
But I gave it a B- though.
Damn, B- across the board. You know what? I give this actually a B because Obafemi, it was a good match. Like Frazier busted his nose, kept going. Javon Evans possibly might have had a concussion, kept going. Wesley was just there being Wesley. But Obafemi coming in menacing like Jason. Like
great job.
There was a point where Javon Evans and Frazier and Wesley were holding Obafemi down with like both their hands, like if it was freaking just a monster. And then they got him up and started doing super kicks. And he got about 3 super kicks in his face. Obafemi just looked at Wesley and just gave him a forearm that knocked him down clean. I'm like, okay, that's how you do it.
He flipped him over.
He flipped him the fuck over. That's why I'm like, that's how you do a powerhouse.
And then the double super kicks, and then he came back and he leaned back and came back with the double clothesline.
Yeah.
Oh my god, just monstrous. And that's what I'm hoping against Trick. It's not gonna be Trick's like, oh, what's up, dog? It's like Obafemi's gonna say one thing, or actually just 3 letters. I'll kill you.
Yeah.
And then leave the fucking ring. And then
you see what
understand.
They're gonna book the match.
Yeah.
They're gonna book the match, and Obafemi's just gonna look at him, and he's gonna the amount of days is gonna be like 21 days. Your reign is done.
Because you seen when Oba came out, they all stopped and looked like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
like they like we fucked. Like they looked, their eyes got big, like we fucked. He came in here and wrecked shop.
Yeah. And with that, we talk about that, and that was 14 minutes. Now we go on backstage. We have Lexus King promo. He's on a subway. And he's talking about hard times.
He's walking on the street, actually.
Oh, he's walking on the street, my bad. He's walking on the streets. Yeah. And he's talking about hard times. He's talking about that this was a really bad place for him, but he's trying to not be his daddy, even though no one, except for the people that he fight, tells him that he's like his daddy.
Isn't that where his dad died?
He didn't say that. He didn't want to say that, but if that's the place, that makes a lot more sense. And that's kind of like stupid to do that. Like, you want to make a promo on the place that your dad died? I'm like, I guess not in a pay-per-view that you're not competing, though. How about that? Like, how about I say like that? Like, do that promo. Made sense. Don't do it at a pay-per-view that you're not competing. If you get my drift.
But
Hold on.
But when he said,
yeah, go on, D-Walk.
but when he said he was outside, he said this is the state where, like, when I was a kid, I feel cold. It had to be where Brian Pillman died, because like that could be the only spot where you feel the worst part of your time in your life was, and he said that.
Or it could have been the place that he got after his dad died. Remember, his mom was like all fucked up, and she went from place to place. So that could have been as like
it was. He died in Bloomington, Minnesota.
Oh, that was close. Okay, all right, that's fine. All right, B-Mac, your thoughts on the?
He was found dead in the hotel room.
Yeah, that happens. Your thoughts, B-Mac. Go for it.
What you mean, like as far as the promo?
Yeah.
I wasn't impressed. Listen, wrestlers these days have beat my dead parent promo sticking to the ground. Like, I'm over it. Do something else. I get it. That was a sad time in your life, and he's one of the greats. But at this point, how much are you going to keep leaning on his legacy and who he was versus figuring out who you are in 2024? Either you got it or you don't. You can't depend on somebody who's physically not here and is not able to coach you. I get when they were trying to go with him, but they need to take the training wheels off and either let him sink or swim. But like, leave the dead promos alone at this point, because it ain't getting nobody over any more than what they're supposed to, other than sympathy, which will be forgotten about when they start dragging your ass on social media next week for messing up in the match.
Yep. Thank you. Someone has said it to the rooftop. Next up, Lola versus Jada Underground. Whose idea was this? This was the third ever Underground match ever. By the way, they said that all the people that were outside clapping their hands and doing that were people that they were waiting outside to have the opportunity to do that. And that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Because later on, you see Javon Evans like, "What's up, man?" and giving the guy a headlock. You don't give a random dude that you met in Minneapolis a random, "Hey, man." That's Ohio.
Speaking of Jada Parker,
yes,
she, out of the, oh my God, I fucked up.
We're unbiased. Say your truth here. Say your truth here, B-Back. Come on.
Go ahead, bro.
He's thinking. I get it. I get it, man. This
He
match.
had to go walk.
Okay. Yeah,
Hey.
I get it, man.
He said Jada Parker, and then he had to take a walk.
Yeah, he'll come back in a second. I got it. It's just internet issues. Lola versus Jada Parker Underground. I actually have a little bit of notes up here. Jada Parker trying to do a whole bunch of slams, which I understand why. You don't really understand MMA fighting.
Not body slamming though in an MMA fight.
Yeah,
He body slamming like it was a regular match.
Yeah,
4 times in a row.
Yeah, it was like Thunder Lips versus Rocky. It was a really weird matchup. Yeah. Now, like I said before in the chat, they copied. It'll come back. Once Lola went to the outside, which D-Walk big a good point. Why the fuck are you going to the outside? Lola did the whole spinning back fist again. Same thing she did to Shayna. And once again, freaking broke her hand. Then Jada started dominating. Then Jada went to the where the belt placing places, and then took some rope, put it around her arm, started using that for her advantage. So like, this was a botchery of a match. In the end of it, Jada tried to get in the brick. Lola, after doing a whole bunch of kicks, kicked her in the head. They scurried around the floor for a little bit. They tried to get the brick again. They counted it a little bit more, and then Lola Vice knocked her out. Knockout, which is night.
Hey, but if this is a real MMA fight, soon as the match started, when she elbowed her and then got on top of her and started punching, and then she did like that, the match would have been over. The match would have been over if that was a real MMA fight. That wasn't no real MMA fight because that's a knockout.
And let's be honest here. Jada Parker doesn't have a chance if it was a real MMA style fight. Jada Parker don't stand a chance. Lola Vice is a trained MMA fighter.
Yeah.
4th degree black belt in jiu-jitsu. Like she's got all kinds of recommendations. She's an actual fighter.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's what, you know what? If we do a comparison of the Shayna and Lola fight and this fight, it was way more technical with Shayna and Lola. The referee acted like an MMA fighter and really getting in there. This was like, all right, you guys do whatever the fuck you guys want to do. Oh, get a brick. Oh, a brick. Oh, not okay. It was very people again. Shout out to Black Couch Wrestling, Black Couch Booking actually, and Ricky the Shadow. They're like, oh, I don't want Lola to win. I want Jada to win. I'm like, I get it. I want Jada to win too, but you saw that in a different type of match, she ain't ready for shit.
No,
Jada wasn't even being cheered for. Lola was getting cheered for. Jada was the crowd was quiet.
Where the fuck Dana White was at this match? Like, this is not a fucking MMA fight. Where was he at? But like I said, bro, if that was a real MMA fight, the match would have been over when it first started. When she first elbowed her, she did a backspin. She fell on the ground, and Lola Vice got on top of her, got to punching her. And then Jada Parker turned around on her back, and she was getting punched. Technically, that's a knockout.
Yep. And for the 5 people watching, thank you. Hit that like, let the people share it, share some more.
Thank you.
And subscribe to all the channels around the world. Mr.
Like, subscribe, follow, and click the notification bell so you'll know every time we go live.
Well, B-Mac tries to come back. I give this match a D because it was a waste of
nice
time.
today, ain't you?
No, it's part of a storyline. Because since everyone's taking our fucking ideas from NXT time with D-Walk and PWF, I said this last week, freaking there's gonna be a 4th match. This woman got passed out, and we talked about this right now. There's no way if you go back to the hood, you're gonna let that shit stand. Yo, you passed out, bitch. And then you can't live with that. And she's hood. She said it. So she's like, you know what? One more match. Last woman standing. I ain't knocked out this time.
Hey, this match pissed me off so bad. I couldn't even think about no titty or ass jokes because this match was horrible.
Literally, you caught me at the time when I was grabbing my beer. Son of a bitch. Here you go.
Daddy, chill.
Here you go.
What the hell is even that?
I was just proving a point.
Daddy, chill.
Nope.
What the hell is even?
I didn't even say nothing yet. I was just gonna. All I was gonna say was, how the hell are we in an MMA style underground match? Jada Parker's still gonna try to use her ass as a weapon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why the fuck is y'all going outside the ring when y'all supposed to be a fucking inside thing?
Yep. That's why it gives it a D. Like they overextended their hype.
And then you went out there.
No, the hardcore match should have been the last match. Yeah, it should have been the last match. That's it. Like, you did the best you think. The brick thing was stupid, but it was passable. Then you try to do this match. Now you have to do a 4th match to regain Jada's honor because she's not going up from this. She's not. She's not.
The black belt thing.
Yeah,
her going to get the black belt.
Yeah, go on.
Her going to get the black belt and everything. I'm like, why the fuck you keep going outside the ring? You went out there, got the black belt. Y'all dove outside the ring. You went to go and get the brick. Like, how many times you gonna fucking go outside the ring?
Use the steel steps. Use the steel steps. Use the table.
Okay, so this how I figure. This how I would feel if they're gonna do an NXT Underground. Joe, you remember how when they used to do the
Lions
that one where they go outside the ring and everybody beat their ass.
Lumberjack match.
Lumberjack match. If they was gonna do it like that, they should have did a lumberjack match.
It won't work because then you'll have to connect other people in other matches for later. Like this is a Jada Lola on top of a mountain with one sword and only one way out. Like this has to be no one around.
Like Joe said, a Lions Den
match where you put weapons around the top of the cage and you have an enclosed cage where they can't go nowhere.
I think this is a comeback for Jada that there should be no weapons because now that she knows that the first time it worked, second time it's not. So if we try it again,
just put a cage around the ring then and have them go at it.
I guess. Yeah.
No outside interference, no bricks, no outside nothing, just a cage and 2 women.
That's what. Oh my god, that's what freaking.
Hey, how long this go? What time is this? Because they take our shit, and if they do this, 24 minutes and 52 seconds?
Let's say 24:45.
Okay.
I got you. Here we go. Next up, 25 minutes in.
Yeah, let's get
We
past that match because that
have-
match sucked dick.
Yeah. Hey, hey.
Faction versus what?
Nothing.
I show my nipples. Action Fraser versus NQCC. This, okay. Notable moments. They had that weird, like, blurry camera when they come in, Action and Fraser. I did like that Fraser was, like, stumbling like he legitimately was in pain while the blurry camera. So it kind of reminded me, like, when you're fucking drunk and that's what you see. Like, oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. So I did like that. Like, that's pretty fucking cool. NQCC, Tavion having the Japanese letters on his arm and on his leg was pretty cool. The Randy Orton wannabe.
He looked just like Randy Orton. Then he posed like him too.
Talking about Bourne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even has the arm tattoo. I'm like, you look like a creative character that knows who Randy Orton is, but doesn't really know how to make him. So he's like, okay, I can make like 80% of him. I can't get his head and his tattoos, but I'll get the arm and I'll get the, I'll get the baldness. I can't get balls, I'll get blonde. You got short blonde hair. I saw it. It's like right there. It's fucking ridiculous. But
2009 Orton.
Yes, but I will say, this match was very entertaining. Once again, Axiom with his freaking Spanish flies. Tavion was throwing motherfuckers everywhere.
Yeah.
OTM came. That's why I said OTM arrived to the ring for whatever reason. Not Hank and Stank. I'll say that this time. Not Hank and Stank. Not the family. Not Tyson. Not Tyson and Bronco. And I love those. That's why I remember their names now. Tyson and Bronco sound fucking badass. Not anyone else. Just OTM. Oh, we don't like. They remind me of the side bitches that they know they can't get their man back, but they still run up on the block just to fuck around. They remind me of Bebe, not Bebe's kids, but Bebe's baby mama. All right. We never saw her, but we knew how she was. That's OTM. And I'm going to clip that. And I'm sorry, OTM. You are some whiny ass bitches.
I said OTM trash for the longest time.
Yeah.
Trash.
We have to come outside.
OTM trash. They've been trash since they started and they still trash.
Crime time 2.586713.
No, they're crime time negative 2.0.
But let's get back to the match. After a while, they got ejected. Bourne jumped on Tavion by accident. At one point, Fraser was on the floor. Axiom did everything by himself. Fraser did a couple good moves in there. There was a Canadian destroyer. Sorry, Fraser and Axiom did.
Axiom actually had the miscue. Axiom had that miscue when he hit Fraser.
Okay,
top rope missile drop kick.
Oh yeah, he did missile drop kick, and then Fraser went to the corner sliding. Axiom did a Canadian destroyer, and then to Tavion. Okay, first off, before we get to the end, Bourne and Tavion can do power slams perfectly, but they're two different power slams. Now, Bourne does the Randy Orton power slam, which is really fast, snap power slam, whatever. And Tavion does what I like to call the
Ron Simmons. No, he gave me a Ron Simmons power slam to me.
He did. He did. He's done a power slam I've never seen before. It's like a. No, let me explain. Sorry about that. Let me explain for a second.
His power slam reminds me of Japan.
It's a floating power slam. Like it's really slow.
Used to do.
Japan and Ron Simmons used to do the same thing.
Yeah,
there we go.
They do it in Japan quite often.
I don't know, John. I've never seen Ron Simmons power slam, but I've seen Japan power slams.
He does that. He picks you up, and it's like a float over.
Yeah, float over power slam, which is quite beautiful. He tried to do a move on Axiom. Axiom did like a botch on him, and Tavion grabbed him up in a weird like pretzel angle, like this, like you're a baby, and then crashed him. I don't know how the hell that happened, but that happened. Whatever. It was a little again. There was like maybe two on my eyes. 2 to 3 botches. That's it in my eyes that I've seen. Maybe 4.
The drop kick botch with Frazier and
Axiom.
Frazier and it was Frazier and Bourne.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
where he did the drop kick and he didn't even touch him.
Yeah.
And
Didn't even know no contact. Yeah.
By the way, everyone's drop kick was super safe. Trick did a drop kick, Gore did a drop kich, and no one was in anyone's face. Oh, what a vicious drop kick. Motherfucker, he's right over here. Like you can see it in camera. Like Trick's like, what a vicious drop kick by Trick Williams. Like, no. Sorry, no.
Booker T hype up Trick Williams because Trick is Booker T Jr.
Yes. Which, by the way, I want to give before we continue. Booker T is watching our show because you said as well, and he said this in commentary, it's smart that Tevion Heights went to Japan, learned a lot of things. All wrestlers should at least go to Japan one time. He said that. Booker T, how about you tag us in the PWF instead of stealing our shit?
Come on, Book. Come on.
I literally,
you know why, right?
Phone.
You know why? You know why? You know why he doesn't want to do it? This is gonna sound wrong, but D-Walk, you know what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me say. Booker T, we coming for you, nigga.
You see this?
Yeah.
See this right here? This is the reason why Booker T wouldn't give me credit.
Hey, we coming for you, nigga.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Shit jerk! You're just a shit jerk, dick fucker.
Yeah, I'm clipping that. Booker T, I'm clipping this. We said this a week ago. You can check our channel, go back. We said this weeks ago.
Months. I've been saying it for the past year.
So, anyway,
I said that all talent should take a tour of Japan and Mexico to
Tevion Heights
and make himself better.
Tevion Heights got a lot better since he went to Japan.
Hey, how about that top rope German?
Oh man,
I didn't see that part, but I
saw Tavion gave Axiom a top rope German.
That was crazy.
And that's learning from the Japan people, learning how to do specific different moves. And again, rating of this match, I give this match because again, the guy was bleeding and fucked up, and he still went to he legit was bleeding out of his nose and still did a great match. You better rehire Frazier for 5 years. You got him locked as a good bumper, as a worker. I give this match a B. I was pissed that New Quarter Catch Crew didn't win.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. Yeah, a B minus because there was a couple of botches. Even though I wanted I wanted NQCC to win. It's fine.
Axiom and Frazier will continue to be the cancer. Let's see if NQCC break up now.
Why? What is it? Okay. Are we doing this because are we gonna take is Sean Spears' group gonna do this? You could have done this a different way.
If OTM win, I would quit watching NXT. I would say fuck NXT.
We're going to Saturday Night D-Walk.
OTM can't be winning shit. OTM shouldn't even be winning. OTM shouldn't even be on TV.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's somewhere else.
That's a good promo. That's a good show for D-Walk if he switches to Saturdays. Saturday Spirits with D-Walk, where he talks about Saturday Night Main Event and he gets drunk on purpose. That's actually pretty good. I like that. Yeah. We don't promote alcoholism, ladies and gentlemen. We're just saying that.
We don't promote alcohol, but we do have fun.
Yes. Rating of the match.
Oh, my rating of the match. I gotta give it a B minus.
Okay. Same season. Joe.
I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the senses, man. B minus. The match was good, and you just kind of felt like Axiom and Frazier were gonna pull it off.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think NQCC is ready yet.
Yeah.
I feel like they proved themselves. They were good, but I just don't feel like they're ready for that responsibility yet.
Okay, I get that. Next up is something right now I don't want to talk about, but I think there was a backstage where Ava was talking. She was talking about somebody. I forgot what it was. We find out that Trick and Wes are going to fight on Tuesday, and
no, not Trick and Wes. Wes and Javon.
Wes and Javon are going to fight on Tuesday
because Wes sucker punched Javon when he was in the back and He knocked his shit.
Yeah, that's when he was hugging. Yeah. That was when Javon was hugging everybody.
Yeah, thank you. That was before we got to the trick match. Backstage, Javon was like, "Oh, I lost, but I'm okay with it." I'm like, "No, you just, oh my god, someone dropped you on your head," and literally was that an hour ago.
Yeah.
Wesley's like, "Hey, you lost. Are you fucking stupid or slow?" He's like, I'm neither both." Wesley punches him. They have a fight. Then Ava later on says that they're gonna have a match about that later. But someone goes up to her and talks to her about. I forgot what it was though. Someone like literally came up to her.
Tiffany Stratton.
There. Oh yeah, here we go. Tiffany Stratton. Oh, I wonder if Tiffy time would come in between next week between whoever on New Year's Evil. It's the winner of the match will fight Roxanne Perez. Same thing for Trick Williams. Tiffany Stratton came out and said, "Oh, I wonder if it'd be Tiffy time. Double duh." I wanted to throw an egg at her when I saw her face. I when she started talking, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take her seriously because she's the Money in the Bank winner. And then the more she talked, I wanted to go to my I want to go to my little mini fridge, take out an egg, then pray hard enough to find Doctor Strange, and then permit him to make me throw an egg in her face because this was fucking. You know what? There's a button for this. Sorry. This is what I think about Tiffany Stratton.
You vanilla. You boring, dog.
Hey, I'm gonna keep myself. I don't want to say what I want to say, but it ain't no egg, dog. I'm throwing.
I think that about Javon Evans.
So as a consensus, we all think this. We all think this. Okay.
This is the worst.
I think
consensus.
There you go. Your microphone gave out for a second there. You weren't transmitting sound.
My apologies. But as a consensus, you don't like Javon. I don't like Tiffany Stratton. I hope she never comes back to NXT. Even Ava's like, what are you doing back here? Like exactly like you left. Like you left. You spat on the door. He said, "Fuck you," and what the fuck you doing back here?
Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, sorry, Tiffany Stratton is the future of wrestling right now. So,
oh my god, Tiffany Stratton is Breezango as a woman done right.
Who better than her?
Tiffany Stratton is going to be the next. Tiffany Stratton is the next Charlotte Flair.
Is damn not showing Naomi?
Hold up. 37 minutes, 40 seconds. Okay. Tiffany Stratton is so bubbly. It's like there's no nutrition in the water. She is so bland that I press that button and I'll press it again at the end of this video. She, for me, and I understand, I love the Breezango because they were a tag team and as a group, they were awesome. If you meld Breezango into one person, it doesn't fucking work. For me, as a person.
Kurt Angle was bland when he first started wrestling.
Hey, look.
Kurt Angle was on Percocets and fucking rocking.
Okay.
He's not on Percocets. All right? Let's not compare.
But Tiffany's over with the crowd more than anybody else.
I wonder why. I know why. Because she's blonde with boobs and she can wrestle good. Not wrestle great, not wrestle extraordinary, wrestle good. So
better than Naomi.
A gas station worker at a fucking Texaco.
Naomi can't.
Tell that to Naomi and Nia Jax.
No, we're not going to compare my whole break my soul Nia Jax and Naomi. I do nothing but put my butt to Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany Stratton. No one's fucked with her. No one's botched with her. She's doing this on her own. Like I said, if you meld Breezango into one person, it doesn't make sense. Throwing a ball into a mitt is fun because there's two people. If you have the ball in the mitt and you throw it up and back like a fucking Iron Man boomerang, it's fucking boring. But that's just me. That's just me.
So what are you going to do when WrestleMania comes around and it's Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte for the championship?
I hope to God Roxanne Perez fucking beats her and get it over with. I hope to God Wendy Chu takes steroids and grows up and becomes a female China in that size. I don't want, again, this is why I love PWF. We talk about NXT pay-per-views and sometimes big pay-per-views, but majority of the time, I don't watch the main roster because I don't care about the main roster. I care about NXT and I care about the news of life of wrestling.
Yeah.
That's his prerogative with NXT. And Joe, his prerogative is everything else once him and Kane get on these shows. That's on him. That's not on me.
Yeah.
I cover all wrestling worldwide.
Exactly. That's what we want to do, ladies and gentlemen. We want to have shows on all wrestling. Like kind of like Jedi Sports Network, but we don't do watch-alongs. None of us want to sit here for 2 hours. This guy will probably get drunk and get all angry, and then this guy will probably go to sleep, and then this guy will go to sleep. I will say that. I made a joke of myself. I said it. It's the reality of it. But moving on.
Hey, but this match would have been. Hey,
yeah.
Women's matches need to be lingerie matches.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the sake of America, I'm doing this right now. There you go. All right. Anyway, moving on. Trick Williams versus Rich Holland. You don't get a button. You don't get a button. You get a timeout, sir. There you go. And you're back. Now.
I'm drunk now.
He's not wrong.
Hey,
now.
Too late. I'm drunk.
Oh my God, both of you guys. Here we go. There we go. All right. Trick Williams versus Rich Holland. This was a really boring match that lasted 30 minutes. I'm not going to be super sexual and be like, oh, titties and ass. Rich Holland's booty was great. Bussin'. No, I'm not going to do that. So I hope when I bring my two compadres back, they're not perverts. Here we go. Boom and boom. Now, Trick Williams versus Rich Holland.
Don't call him Trick Williams. It's Booker T Jr.
This is Booker T Jr., yes. Well, by the way, before the match started, there was the whoop that trick. Yeah. I like it. And it wasn't for Booker T. It was from like 3 or 4 random people in the crowd. By the way, and I'm going to say this now. I'm going to clip this at exactly 42 minutes.
The crowd wasn't behind Trick at all.
No. But the crowd was not filled to capacity. This was not a sold-out event.
No.
At all.
Alex,
all.
Did you not notice that the crowd was more behind Rich Holland than they were Trick?
Because it was they booed him in the beginning, and then as the match went on,
they wanted him to win.
Him a lot more.
When Trick kicked out of that his finisher, the crowd booed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Hey, hold on. This is another thing that pissed me off about Booker T. This is the only thing that pissed me off about Booker T. Back at the No. I'm gonna wait. We still behind, but go ahead.
Okay. Give me a second. Hold up. Now there's a button for D-Walk for that. Here we go.
Yeah, I have a lot of questions. Number 1, how dare you?
Thank you. Now, this match was bland as fuck.
Yeah.
Rich Holland doing a lot of power moves. Trick Williams trying to go either the inside to the outside. They did. Rich Holland did a special on the table.
He ran the entire Booker T move set in a matter of fucking 45 seconds.
And then he hit the Mick Foley
sidekick, fucking, and then he came back with the flapjack, and then he came back with the bookend. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
And then he did the Mick Foley.
Yep, they did the Mick Foley with the neck in the ropes.
And Booker T did say that on commentary. Oh, that was Mick Foley. Like when Mick Foley almost his ear came off. Ladies and gentlemen, look up that match, which is Cardalla's. Sorry, Cardalla, you're gonna watch that match.
I saw it live.
Lost the ear. Yeah, I saw that live too. That shit's like shit.
Saturday nights. It was a Saturday night's main event that was live from Germany on TBS, the Superstation.
It was awesome. Now, after that was happening, I don't even want to talk about this match. I'm just giving it a rating. This Trick Williams with the trick kick and the trick shot for the 1, 2, 3.
A fucking knee, a high knee.
Yeah.
A fucking Triple H knee. Yeah, I was just
hold up now. We can't talk about knees if we're talking about Daniel Bryan as well, because Daniel Bryan has a knee as well.
Yeah, but Daniel Bryan has a psycho knee, which is a double knee to your fucking face. This is like a single. This is like a single lift knee, a high knee that Triple H used to do in his moveset.
Yeah, I'll give you that. But in the end, trick shot for the 1, 2, 3. I give this rating of a match a D because it was boring. And knowing that Obafemi won, I was like, yeah, it's about time Trick needs to leave. Trick needs to go. Bye-bye. And that's by New Year's Evil. He leaves, and then by the Rumble, he's a surprise entrance.
So
that'll blow the roof off in the Rumble.
Here's my rating.
Yeah.
And I'm going to also give it a D-, but I'm only giving it a D- because of Rich Holland, because he did what he did what he was supposed to do. He played the heel. He played the strong heel, did his job, and fucking Trick did was fucking other people's shit. He took 3 other wrestlers' shits and turned it into his own, and pretty much just repeated what other wrestlers have already done.
Yeah. I didn't. Again,
the crowd wasn't even behind him, dude. The crowd. How are you going to be the NXT champion and a babyface, and the crowd didn't even fucking behind you?
Yeah.
Rich Holland was so boring. I was watching Mystery Men clips on my phone.
The only person was cheering for Trick was fucking Booker T.
Yeah, and sometimes he was like, "Oh, yeah." D-Walk, your rating?
I get that shit. I get that shit. Like a fucking D-. It's like no seasoned chicken.
Yeah. He's across the board, ladies and gentlemen. With that, I gotta put my own damn button because it sounds pretty.
Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that?
Next up, this is a really short.
That match was like the fruitcake of the pay-per-view.
Yeah. And at least it wasn't the worst match.
Yep.
That was.
After that, the main event, Iron Survivor match, women's. Julia, Stephanie, Renza Claire, Sol Ruca, and Zarya.
Great match.
During the show, by the way, they were showing Zarya like with the fences, like she's just like curling up fences. I was like, oh shit, like that turned me on. I'm like, hell yeah, that's fucking badass. My girlfriend, I can't do that. That shit's heavy. That's like 15 pounds. Just like,
yeah, she's just like
straight
fucking
iron
curling the damn shit.
I know. That's like, holy shit. It was Ren and Julia first. They did a nice little exchange of moves back and forth. No one really made any pins until like around 12 minutes. So Ruka came in. After that, so Ruka made a pin, and then Julia made a pin. Ren did not make a pin. Stephanie came in. No, Zarya came in. Zarya made a pin. After a while, Stephanie came in, did a couple moves here and there, a couple like DDT clotheslines. Then when at the last person that came in, which was I think was
Stephanie,
thank you. It started picking up. Renz and Claire again had no pins whatsoever by the time it hit the 20-minute mark, and it was around the 21-minute mark where I realized like everyone has one except for Renz. So I'm like, there's only one way to Renz to come in. She has to like sneak that shit in and then like do another one real quick. And then around the last 2 minutes mark, she snuck in after she was in the box for losing again because someone pinned her. And Sol Ruca, and you were saying Ren Sinclair was used as a dummy. Sol Ruca as well was used as a dummy. She did a whole bunch of soul snatchers. It was pretty cool, but the majority of the match was
double soul snatcher
body. They were nice.
But they were there, but Ren ate like what, 2-3 pins?
Yeah.
From
back to back.
Everybody.
I told you. Back to back.
I told you she was in that match for nothing more than to be a crash test dummy to eat pins.
I know.
But this what pissed me off. Yeah. This what pissed me off about Booker T. You remember when Sol Ruca came in and she was getting her shit in, and she got on Sinclair. Sinclair back and was doing like a surfboard, and he told some you ain't got what do you say you playing too much and everything. I said, motherfucker, you used to do the spin and Rooney.
Yeah. And that's the thing about that. We'll continue on. Ren Sinclair after the last 2 minutes came out, got a pin, and then the end Julia snuck in a nice little tight roll. There was a lot of fruit roll-ups. A lot of fucking fruit roll-ups in this fucking match. Shout out to the What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast. I'm gonna tag them at 49 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's like 2 boxes of
coining the phrase fruit roll-ups because of the fact that Ren did one, Wes did one, Javon did one, Ethan did one. Ethan did one against Oba.
Femi.
To get a win. Yeah, to get one against Oba. I hate that. I fucking hate fruit roll-ups. Unless you do it like British style where there's like this weight behind the body, so your legs are like all the way back to your like your ankles. Like not your legs are all the way back to your ears. But In the end, Julia won. Now Julia will have a one-on-one match against Roxanne Perez for New Year's Evil, and win.
Yeah, because she's already had a match against her and lost because of the Cora Jade interference.
Yes. So they could either do a one-on-one match where she wins,
50-50 booking. They're going to have her win.
or because Cora Jade's still around, she'll interfere that match, and then in the Rumble they'll have again a fatal four-way. But again, ratings before we get to the predictions, ratings of the match. I give this match. This was a really good match, actually. Like the soul snatchers were fucking bomb. I give this an A. Like the girls showed out. I figured the guys were gonna blow themselves out. Zarya was just like a little mini Brock Lesnar, just sparing everybody.
Yeah,
everybody is going nuts.
That moonsault she did.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then Stephanie did your dragon screw that you like too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was going
vicious
nuts on that shit.
Vicious.
I respect that. That's what matters.
Looked like she snapped. Looked like she snapped her leg off.
But D-Walk, your rating on the match?
Man, this got to be one of the best women's matches I watched in a while. Man, I'm gonna have to give it like at least an A minus. Okay. I mean, like Joe said, you had the test dummy, and then everybody else was getting that shit in. I mean, like I said, Soul Rook was getting her shit in. Zarya, Stephanie Van Cure, Julia. They was, like I said, they did it right. And Joe, you was perfect, man. Hey, I think you got a little time machine going on. Like you going into the future and watch shit. You really sneaky.
I just know wrestling very well, and I know that the way that these motherfuckers are going to book shit, and I could pretty much.
I was halfway right. You know what I mean? Like we always talk about this shit. Me and Joe always talk about shit and everything, and we always feed each other ideas. Hey, kudos.
I just know wrestling is wrestling, and Triple H books very similar to the way Shawn Michaels books and vice versa. They book very similar. And
okay, so you ain't got to brag about it, okay?
This match was expected.
Put some sugar on it, damn man.
This match was expected because Julia already had her chance as a championship, but she got fucked over by it, so they had to run that shit back again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sucks. That honestly sucks. But your rating, Mr. Joe Biancio?
I'm gonna give it a solid A.
I respect that.
Women's match stole the show.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Compared to the first and last match, I mean, because that first match it was hot, and then it had me excited.
I mean, the first match was a B.
Yeah. But it had me excited just because the fact about Obafemi. I'm finally for to see Obafemi again. Like Obafemi for to face 3 other people that we ain't even see Obafemi wrestle.
It would have got an A for me if at the end of it all, like Nathan Frazier lost the tag team belt to New Cash Group, something different.
Yeah,
so,
he did wrestle those people before.
But like I said before, now
he's beaten them
wrestled 3 people. Who he wrestled?
He's already beaten Wesley before.
No, I'm saying 3 people at the same time.
Oh yeah, but that doesn't mean it matter. He's already beaten all those motherfuckers before, and they're all tiny. What the hell are they gonna do to
But here's
Femi?
the thing, though. But now because of our freaking wrestling knowledge, we know that Sean Spears' group, which is gonna have a name eventually, is gonna take the belts off Axiom and Frazier because they love the psychological shit first before anything else. And there's a crack anyway with them. So
we could call them the Lone Wanderers.
Yeah, because that's like the Lone Rangers. Like it doesn't make sense if there's like 4.
The Lone Wanderers because they feed each other along the way. Pick each other up along the way.
The Lone Rangers sound like some gay strippers. Lone Rangers sound like gay strippers.
By the way, that's how Trick Williams looked like he was dressed like he just came from doing a set, when he came out to the ring.
But now, thinking about this now, the only good matches that we can talk about that were memorable were the men's and women's Iron Survivor match. Everything in the middle was kind of mid. Tag team match was great. I'm not gonna contest on that, but I'm not really like, go watch it. It was
good until OTM came out for no reason.
Yes,
but you had a championship match with your fucking champion that was trash, and it's not that the other guy was trash. Your champion was fucking garbage.
just thinking about this now, like you had a deadline match, you had a deadline pay-per-view. Yes, you had 3 hours. You could have. I mean, I wish there was a NA match and a Roxanne would have fought with somebody, but since there was no preparation for Roxanne, and the NA match happened the week before, it just was like, I get the tag team, I get Lola versus Jade. I understand Lola versus Jade. I get the tag team, but there was a 5th match too, and I forgot what the fucking 5th match was. Holy shit!
Lola and Jada.
No, okay.
World
Iron Survivor.
Freaking Ridge.
That was second match.
Yeah, wait. Iron Survivor.
Lola and Jada.
Lola. Action and Frazier.
Yeah.
World title match.
What was the fucking
Trick Williams.
Trick and Ridge. Trick and
Ridge. So you had okay. That's what I mean. We had a NXT men's, but we had no women's.
Yeah.
We had no NA. We had no NA match, and I just got mad at that because I'm like, why can't Roxanne's just fucking sitting fucking pretty, and that means guaranteed she's not going to defend the belt to New Year's Evil. So we have another month until nothing.
No North American title match either.
I call it the NA. I call it the NA belt, but that's what I mean. But that was the week before. That's why they didn't do it this week. Was like, oh, we did it the week before with Shawn Spears, and they realized if you did it in the pay-per-view with Shawn Spears, it would have been stupid. You would have did the chop block. It makes no sense. So I think predictions, like I said, Shawn Spears is going to take the belt off the Dawn for the NA. I think, because now we know that Oba's not going after the NA; he's going after the NXT. That Raven wannabe and Nico are going after the tag team, and they need a female. Now as a prediction, give me your top 3 women, Mr. Joe Biancio, who Shawn Spears would recruit. Top 3.
Thea Hale.
Okay.
Tatum Paxley.
Okay.
Wendy Chu.
Okay. D-Walk. 3 girls that Shawn Spears would recruit for the finish.
Thea Hale, Tatum Paxley, maybe Zaria if they did it right.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay.
If Shawn Spears win the tag team titles, they got to have a woman that's a powerhouse. That's like I said, Zaria could get in your head too. Without even saying nothing.
True. I give you that. I will say mine 3 because I'm gonna clip this for a minute. I will say Thea Hale, Gigi Dolan because she's not doing anything, and the 3rd woman that I would say that would be in Shawn Spears' group would probably be Wendy Chu. She ain't doing shit. She ain't doing nothing. So do something, Wendy Chu. Instead of sleeping in a bag and somewhere in the back. That was NXT Deadline 2024 review. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. What we're going to do right now is get off this bitch and go on to another one, which is called NXT Time. And I'm sorry, I hate repeating on Wednesdays. PWF Wrestling Talk and News, where we're going to talk about Big E, a couple other things, Baron Corbin winning a medal, and no sex allegations today, but you never know.
Yeah.
Stay healthy. Stay happy.
Once again, and hold on. Once again, as you see behind me, shirts coming soon, real soon. Okay. All right, you see me behind me, shirts. Shout out to my Greg, number 1 fan. Hey y'all, thank y'all for watching everything. Like, share, subscribe. Come on.
Thank you. Please watch us. Please share us. Please everything else. Mr. D Walk is at 55. Mr. Joe Biancio is at 50. I'm at 3,000. Yeah, 55.
I didn't even know that. Oh shit!
How the fuck do you even know that? I'm the one that texts you shit like every 6 hours.
I wasn't paying attention.
I want attention to your fucking channel. Come on.
Hey, anyway, but did y'all like the little shout out I got on my homeboy Dan? Shout out to Dan. Thank y'all for coming in. See y'all tomorrow.
Of course, man. Stay healthy. Stay happy.
Runs a beard podcast.
Everything else.
Yeah.
Of course. Let's go to PWF Wrestling Talk.
Let's go.
And this is gonna be nuts.
Damn, Rican, where you found this? PWF exclusive. This is the podcast
podcast for underappreciated wrestling fans. If you don't like it, suck our D-Walk, Joe BNCO, and the Invisible Man.